We're going.
We haven't pictured.
Play and camera guy tonight. Jason is the producer. Will give us. And you some more Caravel softball. And Jason, every time we've been out here, we've seen some of the top teams in the state. We've seen Indian River, and who else did we see out here? We saw you were just here last week, weren't you?
We saw Appo out here.
That's right. I was here for the Appo game. Did we see Delmar? Was that who was here?
We saw Lake Forest.
Lake Forest, right. Sorry, And we are back at Caravel. Sorry for that slight interruption. Technology, Jason. That's what I have two walk. Bob. Jason, the challenges of technology.
On freezing on us.
So please bear with us. That pitch is high, 3-1. Caitlin Pontac on the mound for Newark Charter, and she's been outstanding. Pretty darn good pitcher. That ball's fouled out of play and on to the baseball field. Strike two, 3-2 the count. So we're doing what we can here to make sure everything is running smoothly. Here's the 3-2 pitch, swung, sent. Bella Hagen for the first out. So Paoli is retired. That'll bring Maddie Barris to the plate. Barris, pretty good hitter. Bree Bryant, she can fly. Pitch is low, ball one. JV team out here a little bit earlier. They had a cookout and invite us. Into the baseball field. Tournament. Another pitch. This one's fly to the shortstop. Sorry about that. It is caught there by Maddie Turner for out number 2. I'm getting used to this camera thing, you know. And that'll bring the catcher. Third base side. 1-1. Caravel in the home whites with the maroon trim. Thanks to Caravel Academy for letting us come down here again. Treat us so well. Here's the pitch. Marcone. 2 outs here. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. No score between the Bucks and Patriots. Fly ball sent to short left, and it is caught there by Hayes. So, no runs a hit, 1 left, and after 1 complete, no score between Newark. All right, Jason. As long as we were off, I should have coughed then. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, back with you at Caravel Academy. Sorry for the loss of connection. Excuse me 1 second. Me. Okay, we're good. 2-1 Newark Charter. We're in the bottom of the third. We just had a Natalie Pioli home run to center field. Newark Charter put up 2 in the top of this inning, but the Buccaneers back is a fly ball, a pop-up. Caught. That was off the bat of Matty Barris, caught in foul territory by third baseman Casey Noonan. Jason, the first out of the inning, a sliding catch in left by Abby McCann off of Bree Bryant. And here is Nikki Marcone, the catcher for Caravel. We'll catch you up as we go along. Apologize again for the inconvenience. So it's 2-1, Newark Charter, 2 outs, bottom of the third from Caravel Academy. Light should be coming on any time now. There's a foul ball out of play by Marcone. One ball, one strike. Caitlin Pontac. Round out. There's swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Marcone. Courtney Probst waits on deck. And that's it, and we head to the top of the fourth. Newark Charter with the 2-1 lead. Jason, we keep it here?
Yeah.
Let's keep it here. Jason, we got a lot going on. First off, some big news today on the high school sports landscape out of Wilmington. The hire by St. Elizabeth's School a legend in Delaware coaching. He is going to be the football coach and the athletic director at St. Elizabeth's. And Jason, I didn't see that one coming.
No, I definitely did not see that one coming, but that's a great hire by St. Elizabeth's, and we wish Dilly the best of luck. And he's bringing a winning resume to St. Elizabeth's.
We've had him on the 302 Sports Weekly every Wednesday at 7, by the way, from Hooters of Newark. Marvin's a good guy, and I'm sure he'll do an amazing job at 18th on Cedar Street with St. E's, and they got some plans over St. E's for new facilities over there, so things looking up for the Vikings. Had a tough year last year, lost some players, so can only get better for St. Elizabeth's, and they've made a great move. And we're getting ready to go to the top of the fourth. Savannah Sheets in the circle for Caravel. They trail 2-1. Newark Charter batter Sammy Sobosinski. She's the designated player. So Jason, we had some time to watch the JV players, but the slip and bring us any.
But I bet if you go ask, they'd probably get you one.
They're nice kids. Well, I think they're over at the soccer field. There's a ground ball foul. 0-2 on Sobosinski. Tomorrow night on 302 Sports, high school lacrosse, the big one. Salesian at Cesar Rodney. Jason, I believe you're going down to Camden, Wyoming, are you not?
I am planning on it, yes.
So that should be a lot of fun. I'll be tuned in. Should it happen? It should happen. We have, I think we have the people ready to go. Sobosinski grounds to first base, picked up there, and out at first. That is fielded by Barris, the first baseman, and she's got out number 2. I guess that's out number 1. Wearing many hats tonight. One of them is keeping score. So the batter, Ashley Trolley, the catcher, she struck out her first time up, and there is strike 1 from Sheets. Newark Charter with 2 runs in the top of the third. Once we have a second here We'll tell you how they got him. Strike two on Trala. Cameron Kirk walked. Casey Noonan singled. They were sacrificed ahead by Maddie Turner. Bella Hagan with a single brought in one run. And a ground out by Caitlin Pontac scored the second run. That pitch is low and outside. Ball 1-2. Top of the fourth here at Caravel Academy. I expect the lights to come on anytime now. Softball wraps up, I believe, on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken.
That and soccer.
Or tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? I think it's
No,
Wednesday.
it's Wednesday.
Swing and a line drive caught
And soccer, same thing.
by Brobst at third base. Yep, girls soccer's about done. Girls lacrosse wrapped up today. We mentioned that earlier. A couple games today. St. Mark's trying to finish a undefeated regular season. And they're going to try to get back to that championship game. They made it last year against Cape Henlopen. That's the Cape Henlopen tournament. The boys lacrosse is the Slasianum tournament, and the girls is the Cape Henlopen tournament until Sunday. Fantastic sliding catch in the bottom of the third inning. 1-1 to count on McCann. If she gets on, Cam Quirk will come to bat. Inside and low, 2-1. This is one of the favorites in Division II soccer playing over here to our right, Caravel Academy, defending Division II champions. Strike two called, 2-2 on Abby McCann. Sheets looks in, then we have a timeout. So we mentioned high school lacrosse tomorrow. Supposed to be tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Slasianum Caesarani, and Wednesday the 302 Sports Weekly. And there is strike three, and that's going to do it in the top of the fourth. So Caravel will come to the plate in the bottom fourth, trailing by 1, 2-1 Newark Charter after 3.5.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Welcome to Hooters. Have a seat wherever you like.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com.
And we're back here at Caravel Academy. Bottom of the fourth inning, Mike.
Yeah, we're moving right along here tonight. It's two really good teams. We mentioned earlier Newark Charter 13-3. And that pitcher, Caitlin Pontac, we can zoom in here a little bit. Caitlin Pontac having a fantastic season for the Patriots.
Is that a strike, Mike, I believe?
That was a strike, and the batter is Nikki Marcone. Got to pay attention when Nikki's batting.
Yeah, she's been known to hit some this way.
Of course, it was her teammate, Natalie Paoli, that took Pontac deep last inning. Strike two called, 1-2. Marcone flied out to center field her first time up. Swing and a missed, strike three. And that is out number one for Caravel here in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a big out right
I
there.
don't see that too often from Nikki.
No.
That'll bring Courtney Brobst to the plate. Brobst walked her first time up, Stole second. Jason overslid the bag and was tagged by the second baseman on the top of the head. And we had a few minutes of a break there because Brops went in pretty hard and had her neck jerked back. But she's fine in the game. That's good. And we'll see what she can do here. Counts 1-1. Kayla Sobolak is on deck for the Bucks. That ball sent to shortstop, and it's caught there by number 6, Maddie Turner, for out number 2.
Yeah, quick 2 outs this inning, and that's what you want with the 2-1 lead over Caravel. Newark Charter's coming in red hot in this one, and Caravel's had a great season, so I expect these two to make some noise in the softball tournament that starts on Saturday.
That's strike 1 on Sobolak.
Weather permitting, of course.
Yeah. It's always a fun time for the softball, not just softball, for all the tournament committees.
And don't forget, you can catch most of the championships on the NFL.
Tonight. Boy, and that was the seeing eye single for Sobolak. We see had 4 defenders out there, and not one of them could get to it.
Found the Bermuda Triangle, and a big 2 outs hit there. Gets a runner on first base.
So that'll bring up Stahl. She singled her first time up to center field. Up big when I had to leave. Yeah, if we get some other results, we'll pass them along. But it's just the two of us doing this one tonight. So gotta keep our eyes on the prize, Jason.
Yep. Gotta pray that this computer doesn't act up anymore. There was a lot of updates.
Yeah, it took us a while to get started here. Here's the pitch. Just outside, 2-2 to Amanda Stahl. Mackenzie Brown waits on deck. 2-1, Newark Charter. Ground ball to second, flipped to second by who else? The second baseman. We'll get you her name in 1 second. Get it? Jason, that was the play made there by Taylor Vivian, and she shoveled it over to Maddie Turner, and that's going to do it for the 4th inning. Caravel, no runs. They got a hit. They left 1, and after 4 complete innings, it's Newark Charter 2, Caravel 1.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today.
Back here at Caravel Academy, Mike Lang, Jason Winchell along with you. We're going duo tonight, bringing you Caravel Academy softball against Newark Charter. One of our favorite venues to watch and call a game.
Absolutely.
And just checking out any results we can get from today, the 14th. Not much in just yet. Archmere girls lacrosse wrapped up with a win. Cape Henlopen a win. Sussex Academy Red Lion winners Ursuline over Wilmington Charter Conrad over Hodgson. Smyrna defeats Caravel. Newark Charter over Sanford. There's a lot of games today. It's the end of the season. And, yeah, St. Mark's did complete that regular season undefeated. So batting for Newark Charter is the right fielder, Cameron Quirk. Quirk is 0 for no at bat. She walked her first time up and scored the team's first run. Here's the pitch from Sheets. Low, 2-1 on Cameron Quirk. There goes the slip and slide.
You get one last chance, Mike.
Yeah, we're going to remember that. This girl's got to be a little chilly. I think they went inside to get changed. That JV team with the slip and slide today. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3-1 on Quirk. She will be followed by the leadoff hitter, Casey Noonan, who singled and scored her last time up. This is a big challenge here tonight for Caravel. And that's ball 4 on Quirk. She takes a walk.
This is the opponent that you want right before the state tournament.
Yeah, it's a good test.
Yep. Well, Caravel's played one of the toughest schedules in the state.
So the batter is Noonan.
I apologize. There isn't any outs. I know there was 2 on the screen, but
oh yeah, well we're doing everything here tonight. So she's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Just a little slight delay so everybody gets their signals right. Shows the bunt. It is a called strike. Throw down to first base, goes into right field. No harm done.
Yeah, with the runner diving back into first base, by the time she got up, the coach just said, stay here.
We saw a right fielder, Kayla Soblak, right here in front of us get to that one.
I think they know that one run, they want to add on to this lead.
You can't be running into outs. Showing the bunt again. No, this time, 1-1.
Another great crowd here at Caravel Academy. Senior night.
Really is a nice showing tonight for these girls. They deserve it. Lays down the bunt. Played first down the line. Quirk's going to go to third. So Noonan reaches on the error, and it's first and third. And Jason, that's better than a sacrifice.
Yes.
She's going to get credit for a sacrifice, of course.
She laid down a perfect bunt, and by the time they had her, I think she might have beat the throw to first base, even if it was a good throw. I mean, that's the speed that she flew down that first baseline.
So they're in business. First and third, nobody out. Maddie Turner, the shortstop, coming up. Turner 0 for 1 with the sac bunt.
And you know what you see sometimes when the runner on first base is they'll go to second base and try and force a throw with the bases only being
I think 70 feet.
70
right?
feet, that it's easier to run and get, if they throw down to second base to try and get the runner, there's a chance that their girl at third could fly home and score. So
Discussing a little strategy out there at the mound. Here comes the umpire. He's going to break this little party up.
yeah, there is a 75% chance of rain after 8 o'clock.
Game start. There we go. You see Quirk at third base, Noonan at first. The batter, Maddie Turner, the shortstop. 2-1 Patriots. We're in the fifth. Here's the pitch. Noonan fakes going. It's a ball, 1-0. Sheets steps off. She's going to think about it. Here's the pitch. Throw to second. Oh, it goes to the shortstop like you mentioned, Jason. And now runners on second and third for Newark Charter.
Is it 2-0?
It is a 2-0 count. It's a nice hitter's count.
Yep, perfect count.
She can wait, get whatever she wants. by Maddie Turner. Newark Charter takes the 4-1 lead. Nice piece of hitting there by Maddie Turner.
Yeah, great piece of hitting. And adds 2 insurance runs. We were just talking about how important it is when you're playing a Caravel team to score some insurance runs. And great job. Great piece of hitting. I still think there's nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning.
There are no outs so far. Of course, Casey Noonan had to wait and see if that ball was caught. It was up against the fence. So Turner with a nice poke into the outfield. That it brings Bella Hagan to the plate. She's 1 for 1. She's been on base twice. She walked. She has an RBI and a stolen base tonight. And she shows bunt. Pulls away, and it's 1-0. 4-1, top of the 5th inning. Nobody out here for Newark Charter, and looking pretty impressive tonight.
Yeah, they've been on a roll, Mike. They lost a couple early in the regular season, but they've been on a roll of late, beating some really good teams.
Like I said, I saw them once against Padua. They shut them out. I believe it was an 8-0 Newark Charter win on that game. Pandas in action tomorrow against Wilmington Charter.
Yeah, there's a doubleheader tomorrow if you're interested. Down at the Smyrna is facing DMA, and Padua Wilmington Charter both at the Midway Complex tomorrow. You could catch the Smyrna DMA game.
I forgot all about that.
From our downstate crew.
Benny Mitchell coming up, huh?
Benny Mitchell and company will be bringing you that game live.
Someone's going to have to draw Benny a map. That ball's fouled into the fence over the first base side. 1-2 on Bella Hagan. Been a long time since Benny lived up this way.
He's fun.
At Midway Softball Complex, you don't know where you're going, and I can find you. It takes some time to get there.
The good thing is he volunteered to do the Cape Henlopen St. Mark's game on Friday.
Should be a really good one.
I might make the trip down there. I am going to make the trip down there after I get off work at 1 o'clock.
That game, a late addition to the 302 sports schedule. St. Mark's, Cape Henlopen baseball.
It's a busy week.
Friday at 4:15, and that game should just be a humdinger.
And you got Hodson.
Yes, and I have a dentist appointment, and I will not be able to make the game in time. Because I believe I will be getting out of the dentist too late to make it down here.
By 4:15.
Yeah, the game is at Hodgson. Don't think I'd ever be here by 4:15. Is Maddie Turner. The batter's Bella Hagan. And she takes a ball, makes it 2-2. That was close.
Yeah, great pitch by Sheets. She kind of wanted that call. Call doesn't get it.
Here's the pitch. High, and it's a full count.
It's been a kind of a inning that all started with the leadoff walk. And then an error and a double.
Doesn't take much. That's ball 4 to Hagan. She's walked for the second time. She's on base for the 3rd time tonight, by the way. And 2 runners on. Nobody out for the cleanup hitter. The pitcher, Caitlin Pontac. She is 0 for 1 with an RBI and a walk.
Yeah, the one thing about Newark Charter is they've been patient at the plate tonight.
Oh, sorry about that camera work. I just kind of got a little jerky there. So it's a sack bunt for Pontac. Moves the runners up to 2nd and 3rd.
Only the first out of the inning. Good job of laying the bunt down, moving the 2 runners on, and they're important runners with already a 3-run lead. But we've seen Caravel's offense put up a lot of runs this year. So
there's Maddie Turner at 3rd. The batter, Taylor Vivian, with 1 out and 2 runners in scoring position, as you can see right there. Jason, I'm getting a hang of this camera thing. It's been a long time since Bob Mullen's TV production class.
Yes.
That pitch is high. Ball 2-0 to Vivian. Sammy Sobosinski waits on deck.
It'll be me and you running the show at Diamond State again.
And Kelly Callahan on the weekly last week with the revealing the teams, and it should be a lot of fun. Again, Redondo Union coming back, and Reynoldsburg, Ohio. We've got some good teams coming in. That's 3 balls and no strikes.
Did they call that a ball? I thought he said strike.
So we're going to see what the call is here. We got people standing around. Oh, the catcher, Marcone, was out talking to Sheets. Vivian headed back. She was down talking to the third base coach. Heard a lot of noise coming over there from Bob Peoples Stadium.
Caravel versus Friends. In the unofficial 302 seeding, Caravel is sitting at 4 right now, behind 3 seed Sussex Academy.
That is a strike. 3-1 to Vivian. And Jason, the number 1 team in Division II.
Tower Hill.
Tower Hill, 12-0.
They're number one seed, of course. I don't think anyone's catching them, though. They're getting a push by DMA.
That pitch is low. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So walks hurting Sheets. Sobosinski is 0 for 2. 2 groundouts to first base. Here's the pitch. Strike called, 0-1.
Yeah, it's important Sheets with the bases full and nowhere to put this batter to get ahead. She's been pitching behind a lot tonight. Just normally you don't see something from Sheets.
Ground ball, foul down the third base side. 0-2 to Sobosinski. 1 out, bases loaded for Charter. They have a chance to add to the damage. Catcher Ashley Tralla waits on deck, but Sobosinski's not done yet. She's got 2 strikes. A lot can happen with 2 strikes. And that is called strike 3. That's one of the things that can happen.
Yes. That's a big out because that's the second out. And you kept the runners in position.
Yeah, and you can move your fielders back now. Don't need to cut off a run at the plate. Tralla 0 for 2. She struck out and lined to third. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 called. Waiting for Sheets to enter your screen, and there she is. 0-1 to count to Tralla. Grounded to third base and tagged out there. Courtney Brobst gets it, and Caravel does a good job of avoiding any further damage. Newark Charter does add 2, and after 4.5, it's 4-1 Patriots.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
Back here at Caravel, quick zoom. Boom, that is the Newark Charter infield. Jason, they have a 4-1 lead, and they've played extremely well tonight.
Yeah, they have, and a big 2 runs added for insurance last inning, but they did leave the bases loaded. Sheets got out of a bases loaded 1-out jam, and so maybe that could give Caravel some momentum here.
So here's Pontac facing Mackenzie Brown. Brown 0 for 1. She struck out in the second inning. Caravel does have the home run tonight from Natalie Paoli. They can hit. This is a good hitting team if you haven't seen them yet. That is it. 2, 3, 4 hits tonight for the Bucks. 3 singles and the big home run from Paoli. So here's Pontac. She's behind in the count, 2-1. To Mackenzie Brown. That pitch inside, 3-1, and that's what you want if you're Caravel. Is a little get something started. It is 3-1.
We saw what the leadoff walk did for Newark Charter last inning and helped them plate 2 runs.
Gia Iannone on deck. And that ball smacked foul down the left field line.
What a great rip out. 3-1. She was looking for a pitch that she could drive. She drove it just foul. But a good piece of, trying not just to take the walk. She's trying up there to try and get a bat hit. Any way you can get on, you lead off.
Because we have 8, 9, and 1 batting in this inning, so Iannone will be followed by Bree Bryant. That ball's fouled up and away. Like the fifth dimension, up and away. In the beautiful balloon.
Mike, we're trying to do it all here for you guys.
Yeah, we're going to have the music references. Swing and a miss on a 3-2 pitch, strike 3. Nice comeback. Without some obscure music reference. It was great before the game. I went down to get the lineups and was talking to the girls, and then, of course, Wild Cherry was on, would play that funky music, so we were up there jamming with the Newark Charter players. I think they were a little embarrassed, but not me.
I believe that was hit by pitch.
So that is trying to see that is on first base.
I believe it's Bree Bryant, isn't it?
I thought Mackenzie Brown was batting, but I may have missed an out somewhere. Because that is Bree Bryant on first base, so I missed something somewhere. So this is Natalie Paoli. She went deep her last time up in the third inning, solo home run to center field. So we'll be ready here on the camera. Bree Bryant with all kinds of speed down there at first base trying to make something happen. 4-1. Patriots were in the fifth. Light's starting to take a little effect here at Caravel. What a catch in center field. Nice diving catch by number 2. And unfortunately, I think my camera was a little bit late getting there. But that was a great catch by Bella Hagan.
That was a great catch by Hagan. Laying out, gets the second out, and gets a dangerous hitter who, like you said, homered last time.
That'll bring it to Maddie Barris. 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. Two pop-ups, actually.
And we know she has home run power.
Runner on first, that's Bree Bryant. And this is Maddie Barris. Pontac trying to get out of the fifth. She's got another dangerous hitter on deck.
Yeah, I was going to say. But she has got Marcone last time out.
Ball 4, and that's a walk for Maddie Barris. Maddie Barris. With a fly out and a strikeout, so you know she's hungry.
Yeah, and it's hard to keep her off base for the whole game. So chance here with 2 runners on, trailing by 3.
Very carefully. Yeah, a bug in my eyebrow here. It is May after all. And that fly ball out of play. Off the bat of Marcone. That one also out of play. So it's 0-2. We already talked about. It seems to be working so far.
Yeah, she's done a good job with Marcone getting, and it's because she's getting ahead. Like you said, now she's in the hole 0-2.
Look at Marcone just expecting something a little faster than what she's throwing up there.
And the first one, she had a good rip.
She
just
did.
way foul.
Yeah, she got ahead of it, but she did have she got a good cut. Pitch is high and away, 1-2. So Marcone behind 1-2. That one bounces up there. Good stop by Trala. Keeps the runners at first and second. 2-2 to count. 2 outs. 2 on. They trail by, not 2. They trail by 3. 4-1. That ball is ripped down the left field line over the fence. Out of play.
Yeah, she's had some great cuts tonight. Just a couple foul balls. And we said with the speed on the bases.
Because Marcone could have run.
Now I
on
think
2 outs she could have run.
I think he's going to ask for help, but I don't know why.
Yeah, he did went out and checked with his colleague out there.
I guess to make sure that possibly the catcher didn't catch it.
On deck, Courtney Brobst. That's outside, and it's a full count. Runners will be moving here, Jason, with 2 outs, so a chance to, we'll open it up a little bit here.
Yes.
Chance to get something going if you are Caravel. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. That is not the worst thing that could happen.
No. But what a great!
You need to get out here.
But what a great at bat by Marcone. She was in the hole, 0-2, battled back, fouled a couple off. That's a good chance to load the. Now we know she has home run power. Who, like we say, who doesn't on this Caravel
Yeah, a lot
team?
of hitters. Barris, Paoli, Brobst, Marcone. They can all hit. Here's the pitch. Popped up and caught by Pontac. And that is going to do it. Nice way to get out of some trouble there for Charter. We head to the 6th inning. They still lead Caravel 4-1. You're watching high school softball on 302 Sports. right, we are back. There you see the scoreboard, 4-1, Newark Charter. The visitors, we're heading into the 6th inning, and they've played really well tonight, and they are showing that they belong with the upper echelon. There are the Charter Buccaneers. Marcone, your catcher. There's your pitcher, Savannah Sheets. And your home run hitters right there, Natalie Paoli, number 15. So we move to the Charter. They had 8 batters come to the plate last inning, and this is the only one who did not, McCann. She hits a pop-up and caught by Marcone behind the plate for out number 1.
Great job by Marcone locating
right
that
up
ball.
against that fence.
And gets the out.
So the batter will be Cameron Quirk. She is 0 for 0 with 2 walks and 2 runs scored, telling you how important those walks are.
We said that leadoff walk last inning, she was able to score. And she walked in another inning and scored, so.
Strike 1 called on Quirk. She'll be followed by Casey Noonan, the 3rd baseman, who also has 2 runs scored tonight. There are your run scorers for Newark Charter, the 9 and 1 hole hitters. Strike 2 called, so Sheets still bringing it. Jason, by my count, Newark Charter only has 3 hits tonight. 2 singles in that double. But a couple walks, an error. Have really the walks have really been the undoing so far. 1 and 2.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center.
All right, and welcome back. We thank the Caravel Academy. Bottom of the 6th here. Jason, technology just rules our lives, doesn't it? The Patriots from Newark Charter. Let's get you in a little bit here. Pitches Sobolak. She is 1 for 2 tonight. Inside 2-1.
Remember, Caravel's down to their final 6 outs. You gotta start making some noise.
High ball 3. So Pontac not striking out a lot of people. She only has 2, it looks like. But what a fantastic job. The defense has done a great job behind her and has gotten her out of trouble when she's gotten into trouble. So great job here. Great team game tonight for Newark Charter. That pitch was high. It's 3-2. And that's ball 4. So Kayla Soblack draws a walk. She's on for the second time tonight. Stoll comes up. He has a single. She also reached on a fielder's choice. Yeah, they had an opportunity. Later this week, tomorrow, of course, Cesar Rodney Salesian Lacrosse. Wednesday, the 302 Sports Weekly. Thursday, we believe DMA Hodgson Baseball.
Baseball at Frawley.
It's correct.
And maybe Newark Charter, Wilmington Charter, AI
yeah, DuPont,
at noon to check our website, social media pages.
It was a triple header at Frawley this Saturday. I believe Mount Pleasant and
Brandywine.
Brandywine, right?
But remember, last weekend they moved all the games because of the weather, and with dangerous weather coming in again on Saturday, wouldn't surprise me if they moved them again.
Caught there by Newark Charter's second. Nice run behind the first baseman to get that play for out number 1. That's a fouled up and out of play. Boom, right on the dugout.
If Len Evans was here, would have hit his car.
So Gia Iannone, I believe, waits on deck. Strike called. That's 2 strikes on Brown. Just outside. 1-2. We're in the bottom of the 6th here at Caravel. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, and a cast of many, many fans here tonight watching a great softball game. That ball just out of play down there on the third base side.
Souvenir to the fans. In attendance.
That pitch is high. 2-2.
Like, I left my jacket in the car carrying all this equipment down here. Might need it.
Single up the middle by Brown. And some very opportunistic base running there as Brown gets the second and Stahl never stopped, went all the way to, Soblack. That was Stahl batting, sorry. I'm sorry. It was Brown batting, but Caravel's in business. Long fly ball, left field. Caught. Here comes the run home. Safe, and that's an RBI for Gia Iannone. 4-2, so she does the job, gets a run home. Brown stays at second, but that's an RBI. And it turns the lineup over, and so that's F7, sack. RBI out number 2, and your batter is Bree Bryant. number 50. Take a look at my roster. One of the other things. 2 outs. Bree Bryant, definitely the batter. Natalie Paoli on deck. She represents the go-ahead run. And she's got a big fly tonight. Bryant has singled and been hit by a pitch. She also flied out, so she's 1 for 2 with been on base twice.
Yeah, she's great. Top of the leadoff hitter, for Caravel.
1-1 to count to Bree Bryant. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. 4-2 now. Newark Charter with the lead over Caravel. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2 balls and a strike. Paoli on deck. Call. So she's looking at a lot of pitches here, waiting for the right one. Set to left field. Diving catch. Does she make it?
Yeah, I believe she
That
did.
was a beautiful diving catch.
That's a 302 Sports top 5 play nominee.
By Abby. The things there. She saved a run for Caravel.
In your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 homebuyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home.
All right, and we are back for the top of the 7th. Jason, a fine catch out there by Abby McCann, diving to her right, kind of making a backhanded catch to, Bree Bryant, we were just talking about. This is Maddie Turner. She's 1 for 2 with a sac bunt and a run. She has 2 runs batted in on that double she hit her last time up.
Difference in the game right now.
Strike called. Sheets out there for inning number 7. Five strikeouts tonight for Savannah Sheets. Has not given up a lot of hits. Ground ball. That is foul down the third base line. And it's just a strike. 1-2 the count.
Mike Lang, a man with many hats tonight. Doing a good job on the camera. Play-by-play, keeping score.
They did their last time up.
Yeah.
It happens when you turn old like me. That ball bounces in there, 2-2. I'm one of the senior members of the 302 crew. It's really scary. And that one caught by Number 15. I want to get her a name, Jason, because she stayed in the game to play defense. And roster. Anyway, that'll bring to the plate Bella Hayfield tonight.
Yeah, a lot of good catches tonight in the field.
So 1-0 to count to Hagan. She has been on base all 3 times she's been up. 2 walks and a single. 50 for those of you at home. So we have Soblaks in center field and right field. Top of the 7th, 4-2 Newark Charter. They played a great defensive game tonight and have gotten the runs when they needed them. And this is some of the best defense I've seen all season out here by Charter.
Patriots tonight. Chance to upset the number 3 ranked Buccaneers as you get towards your state tournament.
Strike 1 called, 3-1 to count. Oh, gotta watch where I step. Might see me going down. We don't need that. Well, my luck, the camera turn around. That would be a 3-0-2 top play.
Yes.
Grounded through the left side, and that's going to be an error on Charter. Hagan reaches. They'll bring up the cleanup hitter, the pitcher, Caitlin Pontac. Pontac tonight has a sac bunt. She is 0 for 1 with a walk and a sacrifice bunt and a run batted in. And she's thrown a few pitches on. So Newark Charter trying to get that run back that they gave up in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off sharply by Pontac. 0-2 is the count. It's a little sticky out here. As my fingers. For Wednesday night at 7 from Hooters of Newark, it's the 302 Sports Weekly. We have the top 10s. We're going to look at some playoff action coming up. The last week of the baseball season. And the Black Foxes rugby team is going to join us live. That ball bounces away from Marcone, and Hagan's going to take second. The Black Foxes are coming in, Jason,
Absolutely.
and it's going to be a lot of fun.
That's going to be a fun night. We'll also do the 302 Sports unofficial seedings for a couple of the sports, soccer and baseball.
We should have players of the week. Down if you can't make it down there. What's wrong? That ball's rolled to shortstop. Played to third, back to third base, safe as Hagan. So the runner advances. That is the second out of the inning.
What a good arm by Bree Bryant, fired that over there. But also a good piece of running by the Patriots to advance to third base and get there with 2 outs, like you said. But now you
Vivian 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. See Bella Hagan down there on the right side of your picture. And that is ball 1 to Vivian. That member of my household joined the working world. Stops.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if anybody else has a South Carolina Gamecock in the house. Here's the pitch. Strike call, 1-2 on Taylor Vivian. And Sheets can get out of this inning with no further damage.
We said 2, 3, 4 coming up for Caravel in the bottom half of
Yeah,
this
it's not
inning.
going to be easy for Newark Charter. They could use a run here. Here's the wind. Low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On Taylor Vivian. On deck, Sammy Sobosinski for the Patriots. Jason mentioned should have some fireworks in the bottom of the 7th. But not if Caitlin Pontek can help it. And now we have a timeout.
We need the Major League Baseball speed-up rule.
That ball's fouled off the fence in front of the Caravel dugout. Remains 2-2. So on the right side of your screen, you see Bella Hagan with the white helmet. She's on third base. Your batter. 14, she's your pitcher. Ground ball up the middle, played by Bryant. She's got her. That's out number 3, and we head to the bottom of the 7th. Newark Charter hanging on to that 4-2 lead. You're watching high school softball on 302 Sports. We'll be back. And there it is, Jason. That sign says it all. 4-2, we head to the bottom of the 7th. Newark Charter.
Seventh in the latest 302 Sports rankings. Could make a trip up with the win here tonight.
This is Natalie Paoli, 1 for 3 with the solo home run earlier. Jason, I believe they lost to DMA. And I looked at their schedule earlier today, but
Delmar,
is it Apo? I can't remember who else Newark Charter lost to. So it's 0-2 on the dangerous Paoli. She'll be followed by the dangerous Maddie Barris and the dangerous Nikki Marcone. It's going to be a dangerous inning. Just missed 1 and 2's the count. It's like murderer's row for high school softball here.
yeah, and you want to get those leadoff batters on with Marcone coming up.
This is Charter's last regular season game of the year. Inside, 2-2. Looking into our Charter, they lost to Delmar at home. They lost to DMA. There was a 2 in a row, and then they lost to Appoquinimink by a run, 8-7.
Yep. That's been their only loss in like their last, like one.
Ball 3 low.
I believe like
count.
11 out of 12.
Caravel on a 4-game win streak. They're 14-2 this year. They lost to Smyrna and also to Appo. Ball's grounded, diving stop by the third baseman. As we got time, no. Paoli's on. Brings the tying run to the plate. Nice try there. Time to get up and throw the runner out. That's Paoli, an infield single, and that'll bring Barris 0 for 2 with a walk. We mentioned Newark Charter. This is game number 17 for them. Actually, that's the regular season, isn't it? 17 games.
Well, I think most schools play 18.
Okay, they play First State Military Academy. That ball's fouled into the baseball field on tomorrow, Tuesday night, at Big Oak Park. You know where that is? No, neither do I. But that's First State Military Academy, which I believe is down in 1-1 to count to Barris. Here's a pitch from Pontac, driven to left field, and that's a foul ball. That could have done some damage.
Yeah, just a loud strike, but man, if that would have been in there, that could have, like you said, done some damage.
1-2 the count on Maddie Barris. Nikki Marcone. So Charter at 14-2. They will finish with 17 games. That ball just over that stayed in the field of play, but out of the reach of everybody. Count stays 1-2. Again, thanks for your patience tonight if you've joined us, and we went through some trials and tribulations, and they continue, but we're doing what we can here. Another foul ball caught by the first baseman. And makes that catch, and that is out number 1. You're right, that is a huge out. 0 for 2 with the walk. Courtney Brobst on ball 1 on Nikki Marcone. And she's got plenty of home run power.
Absolutely.
Girl eats her Wheaties, that's for sure. I'm sure that Pontac wants to be careful, but you just don't want to, you got to be smart. You don't want to put the winning run on at home plate if you can help it. Here's the pitch. Ball 3, so it's 3-0 on Marcone.
This is interesting, Mike. Do you give her the green light here because if she gets one over the plate, or do you just give her the red light? And
I'd have her take one here.
Yeah.
That's high anyway, and that's ball 4. First and second, 1 out. So that foul out by Barris looking pretty big right there. Brobst the batter. She's 0 for 2 with a walk. And see if Marcone, she usually does not come out for a courtesy run.
No.
One of the few catchers you will see that stays out there.
The other night, Mike, did a game. Sally's pitcher, Joe Baker, ran the bases. Scored the only run.
Brobst lays down the bunt. Play it first. And the call is,
I believe she was safe.
She's going to stay at first base. The bases are loaded.
And now,
so it's a attempt to sack bunt. We're going to have to go with the single on that.
Yes. Great speed to get down the line. And now, like we said, the bases are loaded with just the 1 out. Tying run on second base, winning run on first base.
Sobolak. Kayla Sobolak is your batter. So you see our Charter coach out there with our infielders. Alyssa Noonan. And there's Pontac.
Now with the bases being loaded, that sets up the force.
She's walking right toward us. And the shortstop, Maddie Turner, number 6. And let's zoom it out. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So your batter is Kayla Sobolak. She's 1 for 2 with a single. She walked and scored a run in the 5th. So force out anywhere. They are called strike 0-1. And I'm going to leave this shot open a little bit, Jason, so I can get a little more coverage.
Yep.
That is a nubber. That's going to be a tough play. And while it's a nice play at home.
Yeah, and
that was a great play by the third baseman. Excuse me, let me get her name, Jason. Casey Noonan. Go ahead.
The runner had to hold up with the ball being in the air at third base, and once that ball hit the ground, it was an easy
choice. So now there are 2 outs in the inning, and Strike one called. Pontac. Patriots, they're excited. The fans are excited. Caravel not giving up here. Strike two. Down to 2. Hard to pick a player this game, Jason. I don't know who we're going to have to wait to see what happens at the end here.
Yeah, this one's going to come right down to the wire.
Driven to left field, and it's out of play. I think it hit somebody's car.
To get a windshield.
Not mine.
No, we and you parked smart. Of course, we got to lug all the equipment back.
Yeah, this bag didn't roll too easily in this grass, did it?
No.
Here's the pitch. Hit. It hits Stahl. That's going to drive in a run. It's 4-3.
Any way you can get the run.
And that's going to bring.
I always say the hardest 3 outs in baseball that gets the last 3.
Well, let's see who's going to come up here for Kenzie Brown's spot. She was pinch run for by Sobolak, number 50.
Her.
Number loaded 4-3 now. Here's the pitch. Strike one. See if we can maybe get in here, get a number if we zoom in. That is number 50. Sophomore. Kayla Sobolak, her sister, I would imagine, is a senior. So this is Savannah Sobolak here. Her first at bat. Strike two called, and we're down to the final strike here again. Jason's times that Caitlin Sobolak against Caitlin Pontac and Savannah Sobolak. Here's the pitch. Just missed. And Jason, they have 2-2 up on the board. I guess that is correct.
Yeah, it is 2-2, I
2-2.
believe now.
They had the ball up there quick. I thought they were going to get 3-2. And I'm like, there's no way it's 3-2, but it's 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Driven to left field. Way foul.
But she does a good job spoiling a pitcher's pitch, fouls it off, and it gets a chance to keep her back going here.
Here you go. You see the bases are loaded. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, 4-3. Here's Pontac. Driven to right field. Caught in center field, and that's going to do it. And the Newark Charter